This is the example 1.1. How can you charge a metal sphere positively without touching it? For this, we are taking the metal sphere. So suppose this is the metal sphere and this metal sphere is neutral body, and because it is a neutral body, so it will consist of equal number of protons and electrons. In order to convert this metal sphere into a positively charged sphere, we need to use the phenomena of induction, charging by induction, in which we are going to take a negatively charged rod and we are going to place this negatively charged rod near the metal sphere which was neutral body. As soon as we try to bring this negatively charged metal rod in front of the sphere, what we will obtain uh, is that the positive charge get accumulated near the end of this metal sphere, while the negative charges moves away because the like charges repel each other and unlike charges attack each other. That is the reason why negative charges moves towards the other end, while the positive charge gets accumulated near the negatively charged rod. Now what we are doing is that we are trying to ground it with an earthing. So as soon as we ground it, the negative charges that was there, it tried to move towards the ground, and thus the rod becomes positively charged. The metal rod is now positively charged. So you can see the answer of this question. So this is the answer of this question. The first figure is a neutral body consisting of equal number of protons and electrons. The second one is that as we bring a negatively charged rod, the positive charge get accumulated at the end and then the electrons move away. The metal sphere is grounded in the third case, and so the electron moves towards the ground. And the fourth case is that the metal rod becomes positively charged. This is how we can make the neutral metal sphere to be positively charged. Next we have this question: if 10 to the power 9 electrons move out of a body to another body every second, then how much time is required to get a total charge of 1 coulomb on the other body? So for doing this, we are going to see that in 1 second there are 10 to the power 9 electrons that move out. Okay, for charging this body, so in 1 second 10 to the power 9 electrons move out. So if we know that Q is equal to N into E, so N is the number of electrons, that is 10 to the power 9 electrons moves out. So 10 to the power 9 multiplied with the basic elementary charge, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So we will get in 1 second that it will produce 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 10 coulomb. So now if we want to check how much time is required for to get a total charge of 1 coulomb, that is if we want to see how much 1 coulomb will produce, then we will have to divide 1 second by this 1.6 into 10 power minus 10 coulomb, so that we can get this value. We will get this value to be 6.25 into 10 power 9 second. Now if we want to convert this into year, then we will have to divide it by 365 days multiplied with 24 hours multiplied with 60 minutes multiplied with 60 seconds. This is how we can obtain 198 years. And so you can think about this, that it will take 198 years to bring a charge of 1 coulomb charge. Next we have this question: how much positive and negative charge are there in a cup of water? For that, we are assuming that the cup of water has a mass of 250 gram. Okay, let us assume that the mass of 1 cup of water is 250 gram. Now, first of all, what we are trying to do is we are trying to assume the mass of water to be 250 gram. Then we are trying to calculate the molecular mass of water, that is H2O, that is 2 into 1, that is plus the molecular mass of oxygen, that is 16, so we will get 18. As we know that 18 gram contains the Avogadro's number of molecule, that is 6.2022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. So 1 gram will contain this number divided by 18. Now 250 gram will contain this one multiplied with 250. So each molecule of water contains 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. This you are familiar with, H2O. So we know hydrogen, in case of hydrogen what will happen is that 2 into 1, that is 2 hydrogen atoms are there, and for oxygen we will have, the oxygen has atomic number of so oxygen will have 8 atoms, so it will consist of, thus hydrogen will consist of 2 and oxygen will consist of 8 atoms. So we will get this number of electrons to be 10 electrons, and there will be 10 protons. So we can obtain the n, that is the number of atoms, that will be this term multiplied with the 10 electrons and the 10 protons, so it will multiply with 10. Now we know charge Q is equal to N into E. So N we have already calculated. E is the basic elementary charge, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So multiplying all this we will get this value 1.34 into 10 to the power 7 coulomb. So you can check out this answer. Hope you understood this question. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will provide much more solve examples from the exercises, and also we will try to solve exercises